Hello kids, my name's Billy and I'm going to be taking over for Hunter this week. He's found some other ways to make God famous, so he's going to be doing that for a while. I'm going to take over here. So last week we talked a little bit about naming our cat and dog, and we got so many awesome submissions. Thank you so much for it. But today we are going to announce the winners of the dog and cat naming contest. So, drum roll please. For the cat, from our very own Maida, the new name will be Frosty. Yay! Thank you, Maida, so much. And for the dog, from Lily, the dog's new name is going to be Faith.
Faith?
Yes,
That's a
Faith.
perfect name for me.
It is, isn't it? Hi, dog. How are you?
Good.
Well, I am so glad that we got these name submissions, and I think Faith is going to be the perfect name for you.
I love it.
Awesome, good. So, dog, or Faith, do you remember what we were talking about last week?
Ooh, something about nouns. Wait, no, not nouns.
You are so close. It's actually renown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember what renown means?
No.
Well, renown means to make famous.
Oh, we were going to think of how we can make God famous?
That's right. We were going to find ways to make God famous. Good job. So last week, our Bible verse was Isaiah 26:8. And it says, "We wait for you. Your name and renown are the desire of our hearts." So, Faith, did you think of some ways that we could make God famous?
Well, I do remember talking about how our actions can make God famous, but I'm just a kid. Who's looking at me? What do my actions make a difference?
Just a kid. Come on, Faith, don't be silly. You know, there's another verse I'm thinking of. It's Proverbs 20:11. Let me read that to you, and let's see what we think after that. "Even small children are known by their actions, whether their conduct is pure and upright."
Oh, I guess I've never thought about it like that before.
That's right, Faith. Even you can make a difference. You can make a huge impact for God.
Wow.
So I was thinking about it this week, and I found another verse in the Bible that talks about how God is made famous even if we aren't making him known. Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
So there was this time where Jesus was riding down into Jerusalem on a donkey, and all the people in Jerusalem were just going crazy, praising God, just shouting at the top of their lungs. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember palm branches.
Palm branches, that's right. So it is from the book of Luke. So Luke chapter 19 verse 40 says, "I tell you," this is Jesus talking, "I tell you," he replied, "if they keep quiet, the stones will cry out."
Wow.
Yeah. And then in another verse, Colossians 1:16, let me just go there in my Bible. "All things have been created through him and for him." So his creation even makes him famous.
Wow. You know what? I think that the birds were singing to him this morning because they sounded so pretty.
Pretty? I didn't think they sounded pretty. They woke me up. I need my beauty rest. They should have waited for me to wake up, or maybe they could sing me a lullaby.
Well, hi, Kat. Welcome to the party.
Hi, baby.
Did you have a good nap?
I did until those measly birds woke me up.
Well, I guess that happens sometimes. But guess what? I have some exciting news.
Really?
Maida came up with the best name for you.
Ooh, what's my name gonna be?
Frosty the cat.
Frosty.
Frosty.
I'm not Frosty. I'm bright and cheery all the time. All the time I am. But you know what? I do have white. See this beautiful white right here? It's
I do
gorgeous,
see it
isn't
right
it?
here.
I know.
It's
It's
very,
so
very
pretty.
nice.
And it's white, so maybe Frosty does work for me like the snow, you know?
That's exactly right. And you know, going back to those birds, you know, those birds were created for God's pleasure and purpose, not just to wake you up from your naps.
Yeah, you know what? We just learned that they're actually singing praises to Him.
Mhm.
But actually, I'm thankful for them too. I enjoyed it too.
You know what, Frosty? God gives us so many awesome, wonderful things. Now, let me think of something that would be good for Frosty. The sun. You love taking cat naps in the sun. And that's something that makes God famous too.
Well, and what about the flowers?
That's right. The flowers too, they smell so good and they're so beautiful to look at. And you know what, Frosty? There are so many wonderful things that God has created for us, like, something that you would love. The sun. Don't you just love taking cat naps in the sun?
Yeah.
And then when you're frolicking around outside, playing in those beautiful flowers?
The flowers look and smell so pretty. But man, my favorite, Billy, is the mountains. Oh, they're so beautiful. Cat, you cannot possibly have a complaint about the mountains.
The birds are too loud. The flowers make me sneeze. Achoo! And if I didn't live in this valley with those huge mountains, maybe it wouldn't be so windy. I hate the wind. It messes with my beautiful whiskers.
Well, you know what, Frosty? If you're always looking at nature as the way it negatively affects you, then that's how you're always going to feel about it. Tell you what, Faith, can you think of any positive ways we can look at nature?
You know what? I learned that birds and bees and other insects, they actually help pollinate flowers. And
That's right.
flowers are not just there because they look pretty. They become seeds or fruit or vegetables or so many of the foods we eat. They're
That's right.
so important.
You are absolutely right.
And as far as the wind, did you know that plants need the wind to be strong enough to grow? I'm being serious right now.
And you know what? I know Frosty loves scratching her claws on those big, strong trees.
Well, I didn't think that it was all important, like all that stuff. I guess I never thought about it that way.
Wow, Faith, thank you so much. You are doing such a great job making God look good. You even showed Frosty how God's creation is perfectly planned and organized.
Well, I don't want the rocks to take my place in praising God.
Oh man, that reminds me of one of my favorite songs. Do you guys want to sing?
Oh, sing? Oh, I love to sing.
Oh, that's so great. And I have some best friends here that are going to come help us sing. Come on up here, kids.
Wait, hold on. Let me get ready. I need to sing. Ooh. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
And now I'm going to have some of my great friends come and sing with me.
Yeah.
All right, welcome Colton and Ava. Here, scoot over just a little bit so Dog can be in the picture too. You guys ready? Well, there ain't no rock
Ain't no rock
gonna cry in my place. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. And there ain't no rock
Ain't no rock
gonna cry in my place. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. Everybody praise His holy name. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. Everybody praise His holy name. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. Now there ain't no bird
Ain't no bird
gonna sing in my place. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. There ain't no bird
Ain't no bird
gonna sing in my place. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. Everybody praise His holy name. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. Everybody praise His holy name. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. And there ain't no tree
Ain't no tree
gonna lift its branches. I lift my hands to glorify His holy name. There ain't no tree
Ain't no tree
gonna lift its branches. And lift my hands to glorify His holy name. Everybody praise His holy As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name. Everybody praise His holy name. As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name.
Yeah!
As long as I'm alive, I'll glorify His holy name.
Yeah!
Wow, fantastic job. Thank you guys so much for your help. A round of applause, everybody.
Woo!
All right, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for Maida and Lily for introducing us to the new names of Frosty and Faith. And I have a super cool announcement. Next week, everybody has another opportunity to win a little prize. If you look down in the comments, there's going to be a link. If you go to that link and have your parents help you print out the page and do your best job coloring it, send it to us, and we'll make sure that not only is it featured in next week's video, but we're going to enter you into a drawing, and one random person is going to win a prize.
Oh, I like prizes. Can I win?
Well, I don't know if you can win, Frosty, but I would love to see one of your coloring.
Okay, maybe I'll color one too. All right, guys, I'm gonna go take my nap. Bye-bye.
So thank you guys so much for watching this week. And you know what? Faith and Frosty, I want to hear some ways that you have glorified God this week, or some ideas that you know that you can share with your friends on how to glorify God. Can you share that with us next week?
For sure.
Awesome.
All right, I'll think
Thank
about
you
it,
so
I
much.
guess.
See you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
God made it all. God made it all.